Ooh, favorite state finals. Man, keep naming them because he's doing good. Oh, my God, there's so many. But, yeah, man, the Peretta, Rusty, those are fun, right?
Pat Lynch, Damian Covington.
All those. Yeah. Coyle, Logan, like all that stuff, man. Just the 90s were fun, yeah. That was a good time.
Blake Maffei,
yeah, there's just
Ken
so
Rossi.
many matches. But my favorite championship would have to be Tom Noto winning his first against Mike Booth. But
I was there.
Noto actually.
What year was that?
I'm gonna blow up Noto, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually ended up beating. These guys were a little younger than him, but he ended up beating Gutnick in his bracket, who was state champ. LaForge in his bracket, who was state champ.
Wasn't Valente in that bracket?
He beat the Buke in his bracket, who was state champ, and then he beat Booth in the finals, who became state champ the next year. So pretty awesome.
And that was your first state champ?
That was my first state champ, man. But,
Nice.
that's why we don't look at names, you know?
Yeah.
We would have been in trouble.
So, in your opinion,
Yep.
who is the greatest New Jersey high school wrestler of all time?
Oof. Wow. Talking about Blair, too, right?
Sure, why not?
All right, Steve Mocco, you made the Olympics.
Okay. But I'm saying just... So there's
In high school?
Yeah, in high school, and then
Okay,
of all time, like out of high school
The
too.
most dominant, and this isn't all 4 years, so I'm going to say just the most dominant at one time in one season was easily Damian Hahn.
Thank you. That's what I always say.
Hands down.
Yeah.
I mean, he just took Bennett in the final, and that was a fun match to watch too, Jim. He just really played with him. I mean, he's thrown this huge guy through the air like it's nothing, man. Fireman's carry after fireman's carry, ducks.
Well,
He's just having fun out there.
it was the first time.
I never seen anything like it, man. After his final, there was kids around that whole mat, the whole mat getting autographs from him. There was nobody like Damian Hahn in high school.
I was one of those kids getting his autograph. I was there. I was on NJSI, whatever the public channel was. I was on there after he got done. But Damian Hahn was, for me, that's when I was growing up. I was in like 6th grade. He was the first person I ever saw in the state finals who would take someone down and let him up. Like, to me, that was like, this dude's unreal.
Yeah. Oh, he was having fun out there, man. He just put on a show for everybody, and I've never seen anybody do that, in Jersey. Like, just put on a show. So him his senior year, I'm not saying maybe his freshman year, but him his senior year, he was the very best high school New Jersey wrestler I ever saw, most dominant. Scott Winston was pretty tough his senior year, too, but I have to give it to Damian Hahn.
Gene, before we get you out of here, one thing I want to ask you is, as a wrestling coach, you have the ability to watch kids grow up. You have the ability to watch them outside of the mat and have success off the mat. As a coach, obviously you don't want to single anyone out, but what are some of your favorite success stories?
Favorite success stories? Man, there's so many, It's just, when I think about this question, there's so many kids running through my mind. It's the scholarships. Right now, Jim, we got 30-plus kids wrestling at the college level. So, that's the most we've ever had. So, to me, that's right there. That's a success story in itself.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man. So, you want to do good for the kids because, once they're out of there, I'll keep in touch with them. But now their college coaches have them for 4 years. And, some of them come back. They say hi. They send you nice messages. You get the calls and texts. But, we do what we can with them for the 4 years. And we see the people they grow into. And, we hope we help mold them, as club coaches and as mentors. And, guys like John Schleifer just graduated Princeton. He's got a good job now, Guys I train like that, there's great success stories. And then there's also, unfortunately, it's life. And you deal with a lot of people. So we come across death. We come across people becoming doctors. We come across the good and the bad, We come across kids dying of drugs. We come across people that are drug counselors, helping people off drugs. So we've got it all. We got every end. And I've seen every aspect. But mostly good, I'm proud to say. I'd say in like the high 90s, man. Wrestling does good for off the mat.
Yeah, it builds character for sure.
It does. And that's what it's about.
Yeah, building character, making men, and as someone who had coached at the high school level for over a decade, probably one of the best things a parent ever said to me, thanked me. One day I was walking to my car after a meet or a practice, and he said, "I just want to thank you. You're helping my son become a man."
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
You know,
sometimes you don't hear that enough, you know?
No, you don't hear that enough. And the beauty of it is that that's all it takes to make your day, to make your week, to make your season, or 10 years later to still remember that moment and know that you had an impact on that kid who then went on to a school, got a degree, and is now a successful engineer. You know, that those are the kind of things that just really stick out and make it all worth your while. You know, it's not necessarily about...
Man. And you don't know what people are dealing with, too. Like, some people have it, you know, pretty easy, and some people don't realize how tough people have it. I have one kid who's living... I was letting him come to the club free because, you know, he had a tough situation. He's living in his grandmom's basement on a mattress, eating out of a cooler down there, you know. So, but he, you know, he's always at the club, always working hard for years. So, you know, we took care of a kid like that. You know, he deserved it through his hard work. You know, that's how he rewarded us, how he paid us. And I just had another kid. He lost his father a few months back, you know, so now we're dealing with that. And the kid's really stepped up. This kid lost his father right before, the day before the regions. And he ended up competing in the regions. He was unseeded, and he ended up, you know, getting through and making the states. He was around the way. So, you know, a lot of people dealing with a lot of things out there, but wrestling, the point is, you know, wrestling gets you up for those things. It helps you battle through those tough times.
Yeah, it does, and, you know, it's always one of those things I go back to that's the core of who I am, you know, those lessons I've learned on the mat, lessons I learned from you and Mike, you know, that's what stays with me, that's what keeps me going to this day, and, you know, I'm super grateful and appreciative of the time I got to spend with you and under your learning tree and teach me things. That's why we wanted to have you on here. We knew Gene was going to be a good interview, talk about New Jersey wrestling, so we appreciate it. Before we get you out of here, Gene, just let the people know where they can find you, and, you know, if they want to go to CJA Wrestling Club, where they can find that.
Yeah, you just Google CJA Wrestling Club. I'm on Instagram, CJA Wrestling Club, Facebook, but you Google CJA Wrestling Club, and you go straight to my website. You can enroll, sign up for a free trial, and we've got a lot of good info on there. Go on my Instagram page, you see some videos, some technique stuff. And but thanks for having me, Jim, and good talking to you guys, man.
Yeah,
you guys keep up the great work.
I always love reminiscing about the old days of wrestling. It warms my heart, and yeah, I'm a lifelong fan. I may not get on the mat much these days, but I appreciate everyone that does it and is helping the youth out there to become strong, powerful, positive role models and good people, like you said before. So we appreciate you. Thanks for coming on, and enjoy the rest of your summer. Stay cool out there on the East Coast.
Yeah, man, it's hot.
All right,
guys. Thank you so much.
For sure. Have a great day.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Great job.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Take care.